Good morning, everybody. Hi, this is Lynn, and I'm going to take us through a guided meditation this morning. So I invite you all to join me. Go ahead and close your eyes and start to pay attention to your breath. Allow yourself to just become aware of where you're seated, how you're seated, and then bring your attention to your breath. Take a nice breath in through your nose. And then a nice, long, slow exhale through your mouth. Another nice, long, slow inhale through your nose. And then a nice, longer, slow exhale through your mouth. And as you do that exhale, just allow yourself to let everything go. Take another nice, long, slow inhale through your nose and let it fill you completely. Take another extra breath in. Pause for a moment at the top. And then exhale and release everything. Any thoughts, any concerns, any worries, any anxiety, any fears, anything, just let it all go. I want you to imagine that you're breathing in white light now. So breathe in white light through your nose and let it come in and let it fill you up from the top of your head all the way through your body. And then as you exhale, I want you to exhale any darkness. Just let it all go. Release, release, release. Beautiful. Another beautiful inhale of white light come in through your nose. Let it fill you up. And then exhale any darkness, any attachment, anything related to the mind or the ego. Just let it all go. Another beautiful inhale of white light. Bring it in. Pause at the top. And then exhale and release. And with each exhale, you just find yourself more and more relaxed. Let it all go. Now I want you to imagine that you're going to be breathing in golden light. Go ahead and breathe that golden light in through your nose and let it fill you. Let it fill you completely from the top of your head all the way down to your sweet, tender little toes. And then go ahead and exhale that same golden light so that you become like a golden light factory. Beautiful. Another deep, rich, beautiful inhale of golden light. Breathe that golden light in. Just imagine you're breathing in the golden light of source, of creation itself, of prana. Breathe it into your body. And then go ahead and exhale that same golden light. Beautiful. One more beautiful, deep, rich inhale. Breathe that prana, breathe that golden light right into your body. Fully activate yourself, waking up your light body within your physical body. And then exhale and release a nice, long, slow, deep exhale and release that same golden light. Beautiful. Now I want you to take another inhale. And with this exhale, I want you to imagine that you pop your head off and then you're just going to tuck it right inside of your heart. Beautiful. With another inhale, on that exhale, I want you to imagine that your higher self comes forth. The being that is the best of you, the ascended version of you, the enlightened version of you. Let your higher self come and stand before you in all their glory. Take another inhale, and then with this exhale, walk forward and step inside of your higher self. Good morning, beautiful Jennifer. It's good to see you, my darling. Step into your higher self and allow yourself to just be embraced and loved by the glory of this version of you that is pure love, pure divinity, and pure light. It's the neutrality. It's the balance. It's the foundation of that triangle. It's the best of you. You without the artifice of ego. Just pure essence. Allow yourself to feel completely, unconditionally loved and seen and held and known by this glorious being that is an ascended aspect of you. Take another inhale, and with that exhale, just allow yourself to feel embraced and known and loved and appreciated. So you and your higher self are going to take a little journey today. Take an inhale, and with your exhale, I want you to imagine that the two of you come to the edge of a gorgeous forest. This is the forest of spirit, and this is your forest. All the plants, the trees, the rocks, the butterflies, the birds, the insects, the animals, they all know you. They're an aspect of you, and you're safe here, and you're loved here, and you're nurtured here. Take another inhale, and as you exhale, you start to walk down the path that you see in the middle of the forest, and you come upon this magnificent tree, this huge, beautiful, magnificent tree. It's the type of tree that is your favorite, because this is your tree of life. And as you walk up to this tree and you embrace this tree and you hug this tree, bring all of your cares and all of your worries and all of your concerns to her. She's a representation of Mother Earth. And she will take everything that burdens you, everything that concerns you. You take another inhale, and with an exhale, she reaches her branches around you, and she just embraces you, and she pulls you closer to her. Bring all of your grievances, all of your grief, and all of your strife, all the things that you worry about, all the people that you worry about, bring them to her and allow her to absorb all of that from you. During this embrace, she takes from you what is too heavy for you to carry yourself. And through this stunning process of what I call spiritual photosynthesis, she's able to take any of that from you and transmute it to light. She sends it right back to source so that your burdens are lifted, your concerns are lifted, and your cares are lifted. And you're just left with this precious, magnificent feeling of being loved completely. On her leaves, the pages of your book of life, your Akashic records are written. She's been with you and always will be. She's here for you. Take another inhale, and then with your exhale, she lifts her branches, and as you step back, you continue to walk down the path of your forest. And then you come to this magnificent garden. This is your garden of spirit. And there are several features to this garden. There's a throne where you sit and where you greet beings that come to visit you here. And it's a throne because you're spiritual divinity. You are made in the image of all that is divine. You are made of God, and God is where you are, so you deserve a throne. Next to the throne, there's a very long bench where visitors can come and rest. There's a big, beautiful tree here that provides some shade. There's an area where there's sunshine. Across the path on the other side of the garden, there's a very, very large mirror. And I want you to walk over to that mirror right now. It's a magical mirror. There's a beautiful prayer that's written on the mirror, and it's the Ho'oponopono prayer. And it goes like this. It says, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. So when I walk up to this mirror, I look inside of the mirror and I look into my own eyes. And they say that the eyes are the windows to the soul. So given that your higher self is here with you on this journey, as you look into the mirror, allow yourself to see into your own soul, to see into your own heart, and see if you can offer yourself this prayer in this way. I say, I'm sorry, Lynn. And I really allow myself to hear that apology. And I say, please forgive me. And when I allow myself to have the experience of forgiving myself, I say, thank you, Lynn. And then I finish it up by saying, I love you, Lynn. And I really let myself feel the love that I have for myself. Once again, and it's written in gold on the mirror, it says, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Beautiful. Next to the mirror, there's a brilliant chamber. It's carved out of crystal, and it's like a tube. And when you walk up to it, there's a platform made of gold, and it's vented. Go ahead and step inside of the tube, and as you do, the violet flame of Saint Germain comes and engulfs you and surrounds you. Violet flame, come forth. Violet flame, come forth. Violet flame, come forth. And the violet flame of Saint Germain will burn off any impurities. Any time that you've made a promise to yourself or anyone else for something that you said that you would do, that you didn't, something that you said that you wouldn't do, and you did, there's a little bit of heaviness or a little bit of darkness that attaches itself to you. So allow this beautiful violet flame of Saint Germain to just completely surround you and embrace you, to burn off any impurities. Any time that you may have been cruel or mean to another, any time that you may have been cruel or mean to yourself, allow all of that to just be cleansed here in the magnificent violet flame of purification. At one point, the flame lowers and then it goes out. And then as you emerge from this tube, you are in this most magnificent state of feeling the light and the love of the Creator. Next to the tube, there's a golden elevator. An elevator that can take you to other dimensions. And at the very top, so it's numbered 4 through 12. And then at the very, very top, there is actually a rectangular plate in gold, and it says Source. At this time, I want you to invite a guide to come forth, any one of your guides, that'll go on this journey with you into the elevator and take you up to Source. Take them by the hand, press the button, and the doors will open. And then as you both step inside of the elevator, press the rectangular button at the top that says Source. The elevators will close, and you'll begin this ascension as you move up, 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 up. And as you're moving through the dimensions, you're protected inside of this elevator. up, 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 all the way up. And then you feel the elevator come to a stop. And as you do, the doors open and you emerge up in the source of heavens. You're met by 2 other guides, and they're going to take you for an audience with Source. Notice what it looks like as you walk through. Notice what it feels like. Notice what you hear. Can you hear the sound of angels? Can you feel that glorious light of pure love? And you're now taken to have an audience with God. Me, I always imagine that God sits on this grand throne and I just crawl right up into his lap and he just embraces me. What is it that you would like to ask of him? What is it that you would like to know? What is it that you would like him to tell you that could provide you comfort and solace? And allow yourself to hear this message from the Creator. Allow yourself to feel the love that's available for you right now. Thanks, Source, for this audience, for putting your heart and your mind at peace. And then step down and meet up with your guides, and they'll take you back to the elevator. Thank them for this journey today, this journey of love. You can come back here anytime you want. As you meet your guide at the elevator, you push the button and the doors open. You step back onto the elevator and there's a button at the bottom and it says G, and that's for the garden. Push that button and then, holding the hand of your guide, feel yourself begin to descend back down, 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 down through the dimensions. You feel the elevator come to a stop and the doors open and you're once again in your garden. Make your way now over to your throne on the other side of the pathway. Ask the guide who was with you on the elevator journey up to Source to come and stand before you and see if they have a message for you, a gift for you, or possibly both. What is the message that they have for you today? What is the gift that they can bestow upon you today? And how does this apply to your circumstances? Beautiful. Once you've received your message and once you've received your gift, go ahead and invite them to have a seat at the bench. Next, I want you to invite someone that has crossed over, that's on the other side of the veil, that can come and meet you here in the garden, and see what message they have for you, and possibly what gift. Who is it that comes forth today? What is their message? What is their gift? Thank them very much for joining you here, and once again ask them to have a seat on your bench as well. My bench is this beautiful long stone bench. And then finally, I want you to invite a being to come forth that you may have been struggling forgiving for whatever reasons. Invite them to come forth and see if you can grant them forgiveness for whatever it is that you feel that they may have done wrong to you or anybody else. See it if you can find it within your heart to love them and to see the reflection of the aspect of yourself that exists within them, holding up a mirror for your own personal growth. See if you can hear them apologize to you, if that's what you need. Or see if maybe you need to apologize to them. See if there can be a mutual apology. For forgiveness is the key. It's our function and it's our purpose to help us remember the light of our own divinity. Beautiful. Thank this being for joining you here today, and once again ask them to have a seat. The path through the middle of your garden leads to a stone wall, and there's a door that's there, a wooden door with golden hinges. Go ahead and walk down that path and walk to the door and open the door, and you'll find yourself in a hallway. And as you walk down the hallway, you'll notice a room with a very large round table that has 12 chairs around it. That's where you meet with your guides. And then as you continue down the hallway, on the other side, there's a room with 2 very large doors, and above it, it says place of planning. And the place of planning is where you come and you meet with your guides and you meet with other souls to plan your incarnations. You walk past that door, and at the end of the hall is a stand with a very large book on it. And the book is your Akashic records, the records of all of your incarnations. And as you walk over to the book is open to a certain page, a certain memory. Allow yourself to walk over to the book and allow yourself to observe what is there. What is the information that the records have for you today? Thank the records for this information and allow this information to serve you, to help you understand a certain situation in your life, to help you understand a certain relationship in your life. Allow this information to help you to heal. And then as you turn around, you walk back down the hall, past the doors for the place of planning, and then you walk down the hall and you walk to the door that lets you back into your garden of spirit. You walk through the garden and you thank all your guests who have come to visit with you today. And then you make your way back to the edge of the forest and you step back into the forest. You come once again upon your tree of life. You thank her for all that she does for you. And you make your way back to the edge of forest where you began. Take a nice inhale in. And then with your exhale, bring yourself back to your seat, back to the room where you are. Thank yourself for this journey today. Thank yourself for the beings with whom you encountered. Thank them for joining you, for being able to release to your magnificent tree of life all that you carry with you. And know that you can come back here anytime, come back to your garden, explore the different aspects that are there. I'm going to end this meditation with the chant of Om 3 times. Om is the chant of creation. My prayer for you is that your mind always think loving thoughts of yourself and others. May your lips always speak loving words of yourself and others. And may your heart carry the heart of kindness and compassion for yourself and others. Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much for being with us today, and I wish you a magnificent life.